My friend, before you take another step, before you head out for your daily walk, and before you believe for one more moment that walking alone is enough to keep you strong as you age, I want you to pause and listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you could change the way you move, the way you balance, and the way you age from this day forward. We've all heard the same advice again and again: just walk every day. And yes, walking is wonderful for your heart, your lungs, and your mood. But nobody ever tells seniors the full truth. And the truth is this: walking does not train the muscles that keep you from falling. Walking does not strengthen the deep stabilizers that protect your hips and knees. And walking does not rebuild the parts of your body that age steals first. That is why so many seniors who walk daily still feel unsteady, still feel weak in the legs, still wobble when standing up, and still fear falling even after years of regular walking. But there is one simple exercise you can start right now in the comfort of your home that doctors, therapists, and even NASA experts agree is more effective than walking for building leg strength, sharpening balance, improving coordination, and restoring the stability that keeps you safe. It requires no equipment, no special shoes, no space, and no pressure. The movement is marching in place. It looks simple, but inside that simple movement is a powerful activation of the muscles that determine whether you feel steady or shaky, secure or scared, independent or dependent. And if you are over 60, this exercise is not just helpful, it is essential. You see, aging does not take your abilities away all at once. It takes them quietly, slowly, without warning. First, your step gets smaller, then your balance becomes uncertain, then your legs begin to tire faster, then you start holding on to walls, countertops, chairs, anything to feel stable. And the moment you begin to fear falling, your world shrinks without you even realizing it. You walk less, you move less, your muscles weaken more, and the cycle continues. But marching in place breaks that cycle. This one movement activates your hip flexors, thighs, core, and stabilizers in a way walking cannot. When you march, you lift your knees higher than you do while walking, and that higher lift forces your hip flexors, the muscles that help you step, climb, stand, and stabilize, to wake up and work again. These are the same muscles that weaken fastest as we age and are responsible for so many senior falls. Regular walking never strengthens them enough. But marching does, and this is not a theory, it is proven. A study published in a respected journal on aging and physical activity found that seniors who practiced high-knee marching just 3 times a week experienced major improvements in leg strength, balance, and walking stability in just 8 weeks. Another study compared walking to marching and discovered that while walking raised the heart rate, marching activated far more of the key thigh and hip muscles that prevent falls. This is why physical therapists use marching with elderly patients recovering from surgeries, strokes, and mobility loss. And this is why NASA uses marching drills to help astronauts rebuild their leg strength after spending time in zero gravity, where the legs weaken dramatically. If marching is effective enough to retrain astronauts' bodies, imagine what it can do for you. Let me share a story that proves the power of this movement. Arthur, a 76-year-old retired librarian from Colorado, loved his daily walks. They made him feel alive. But one day he stumbled on a cracked sidewalk. He didn't fall, but it shook him deeply. After that stumble, a quiet fear began to grow inside him. He started walking shorter distances, then avoiding uneven paths, then avoiding walks altogether. Within months, his legs weakened, his balance declined, and simple things like getting out of his chair or stepping into the shower felt harder. His daughter noticed and spoke to a physical therapist. The therapist gave surprising advice. Forget the walks for now. Have him march at home. Arthur thought it sounded silly, marching in his living room. But desperation makes you open to anything. He started with just 30 seconds at a time while lightly holding on to a chair. The first week felt awkward, but the second week he noticed something. His legs felt a little more alive. The third week, he felt more stable when turning around. After a month, he was marching through commercial breaks while watching TV. After 3 months, he wasn't just steady, he was confident again. He returned to his neighborhood walks with more balance, more control, and more strength than he'd had in years. Marching didn't just rebuild Arthur's body, it rebuilt his confidence, his courage, his independence, and his freedom. And now let's talk about you, your strength, your balance, your confidence. Maybe you haven't had a fall, but you felt yourself wobble when standing. Maybe you've struggled to step onto a curb. Maybe you need to hold on to something when rising from a chair. Maybe walking tires you more than it used to. Or maybe you've quietly developed the fear of falling, but haven't told anyone. All of these are signals from your body. Not signals of aging, but signals of weakening muscles that can be rebuilt. And here is the truth. No matter your age, 60, 70, 80, even 90, your muscles can still grow. Your balance can still improve. Your stability can still increase. You are never too old to regain strength. The body responds to movement at every age, and marching in place is one of the safest, gentlest, and most effective ways to make that happen. So how do you do it safely? Start by finding a clear area in your home, your living room, your bedroom, your kitchen, anywhere with a little space. Stand behind a sturdy chair or next to a wall so you can lightly support yourself if needed. Stand tall, chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, core gently engaged. Then slowly lift your right knee toward your hip, only as high as feels comfortable. Lower it gently. Lift your left knee next. This is the movement. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Don't rush. Speed doesn't matter. Control does. Focus on smooth, steady movement. Let your arms swing gently as if you're walking. Breathe naturally. Start small. Beginners can do 3 sets of 30 seconds, resting between sets. Intermediate seniors can aim for 3 sets of 1 minute. Advanced seniors can march for 5 minutes straight, multiple times a day. And if standing is difficult, seated marching is a powerful alternative. Sit tall on a firm chair, feet flat on the floor, and lift your knees one at a time. You'll feel the same activation without pressure on your joints. This exercise meets you exactly where you are. No competition, no judgment. Every lift is progress. The benefits will come quickly. Marching improves circulation, strengthens your heart, boosts brain function, enhances coordination, reduces joint stiffness, and improves mobility. But most importantly, it reduces your risk of falling, the #1 cause of injury among seniors. Every lift you do is like teaching your body how to balance again. Your brain learns, your muscles respond, your confidence grows. And the best part, you can do it anywhere, anytime, morning, afternoon, or during TV commercials. It fits easily into your life. You don't need sunlight, perfect weather, or long distances. You only need your will to stay strong. And here's the message I want you to hold on to with your whole heart. Your strongest years are not behind you. They are still within you, waiting to be awakened. Aging is not the end of strength. It is the moment to reclaim it. You deserve to move without fear, without stiffness, without hesitation. You deserve to feel steady and secure. You deserve to enjoy your walks, your home, your life without worrying about falling. And you absolutely deserve to live with confidence, independence, and peace. So start marching. Start gently. Start today. Let every step remind you that you are rebuilding yourself. Let every lift tell you that you are not done. You are rising. With every controlled movement, you are proving to yourself that age may change your body, but you still have the power to shape your future. If this message helped you today, my friend, take a moment and give this video a thumbs up so more seniors can discover life-changing health tips just like this. And if you want a stronger body, better balance, and a safer, more confident life after 60, make sure you subscribe to the Seniors Hub and tap the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Share this with a friend or loved one who deserves strength and independence too. Your health matters, your life matters, and we are here to guide you every step of the way.